So, we got some more news here. U.S. to blockade Iran's ports from Monday as Trump says he doesn't care if Tehran returns to talks. So, let's start off with the U.S., quote-unquote, will not impede vessels transiting the Strait of Hormuz to or from other countries. Oil prices climb above $100 again over the tensions. It follows a Truth Social post from President Donald Trump saying the U.S. Navy will blockade any and all ships trying to enter and leave the strait. I don't understand what they're saying. Are they saying it follows a... So this was first, the Truth Social post? Because I don't follow Donald Trump on that. I don't even know. Was this first and then now they're not impeding? I don't know. I'm confused. The way they're wording this is like pretty illiterate. Like, just stop being so wordy and say stuff straight. It follows? No. Like, say, like, on this date and say the date, and then, you know, when this happened. You guys need to be transparent and stop beating around the bush and leading people astray. It's ridiculous. I can't even understand this, and I'm pretty educated. Like, what are you doing? Iran says any military vessels that approach the shipping route will be dealt with severely, while the country's parliament speaker says Tehran will not surrender under threats. Trump says, I don't care if Iran returns to negotiations or not, adding that peace talks in Islamabad, Pakistan failed because Tehran won't give up its nuclear ambitions. Iran says the two sides were inches away from a deal in Pakistan, but Tehran was then met with maximalism and shifting goalposts. So here we go. First of all, I'm like, who's Tehran? Like, what is that, right? So, how do I do this? How do I show this? I don't think I can show this. Dang. Alright, so if you take the word Tehran... Can I draw it or something? Whatever. I'll just explain it. So if you take the word Tehran and you circle the two letters in the middle, it's HR, right? Which HR is human resources. Think of like resources that humans need. Everything I've talked about with the Strait of Hormuz, with the natural gas and the oil, right? And somehow being connected to me. And then do the T and the N. The T is the first letter. The N is the last letter. Those are my initials. And then you got an E and an A left over. Elohim and Adonai. I asked the Most High what my name is. They said Adonai. I didn't even know what that meant until I looked it up. So... as far as my understanding is like Elohim and Adonai are both like emanations of Christ, but they're like one's like feminine, one's masculine. So there's like two Christs, just so people can get a little better understanding. All right, and then this whole thing. So like, let's say that I'm correct with what I'm saying right now. I won't surrender under threats, so that's correct. But then this thing, maximalism, what is maximalism and shifting goalposts? Let's look it up. Because maximalism, okay, when I just typed in maximalism, it says, is an aesthetic of more is more, celebrating abundance, vibrant colors, rich textures, and bold patterns to create curated, expressive spaces, often contrasting sharply with minimalist, restrained design. It highlights personality, dopamine decor, and layered, eclectic, or luxurious elements rather than mere clutter. So what's wrong with that, first of all? But like, as far as politics go, I think the definition might be a little different. Refers to an approach demanding full implementation of a maximum programming, rejecting compromises or gradual change in favor of achieving total goals immediately. Originating in early 20th century Russian revolutionary socialist movements, it now often describes uncompromising, far-reaching policies or in foreign policy, extensive high-risk intervention. I mean, obviously it takes time to implement stuff, like if they're trying to say, like, the stuff that I wrote in the charter thing. But at the same time, if they have access to the program, like in the show Umbrella Academy, there's like a mainframe that they end up accessing, and then you can like code the reality. And I know they have access to that shit, so yeah, they're full of shit, okay? They just want to keep, like, you know, siphoning and being little cockroaches. That's what they want to do. They want to keep touching little kids and being fucking nasty and being pieces of shit. Because they love doing that. They love all the attention. They need attention because their mommy didn't hug them enough. They have no self-worth, no intrinsic value within themselves, so they want to make everybody else suffer. They got to put themselves up on the hierarchical period. They are like having your fucking period. Oh my god. It's like having your period like 24/7. Fucking sucks dealing with these retards. And also, and by the way, you know, that can be a derogatory term, I guess, but it means like something that is like less than, like they say, like retard your anger. Less than what it should be ideally, or to function at a rate that is efficient or necessary for something to function. Okay? So I asked Spirit what these people should be called, because I've referred to them as toddlers, which is offensive to toddlers. So Spirit, I pulled a card and Spirit said minor, like M-I-N-E-R, and I was like, oh yeah, maybe could, like, you know, could be like a coal miner, but I think it's more saying like, because they're in the minor leagues, they're not in the major leagues, they need to sit down on the bench and let the big boys come in and do their jobs. They need to hand in the keys to the castle and cut the shit, because they shouldn't be in charge, period. Like, give up control and cut the crap, because y'all suck at your job. Like, you need to know when to bow out and lay down. Lay down your arms and bow out. You're not going to win. There is no winning in this game. So, shifting goalposts, that's bullshit. I don't know. That is shifting goalposts, as if like, oh, like we're, you know, we're bipolar and whatever, like a metaphor for unfairly changing the criteria, rules, or expectations of a task, argument, or competition while it is in progress. No. How is it unfair? Have your second grade journalist write that one up for tomorrow. How is it unfair? What I proposed, if that's what, you know, y'all are going off of here. Key aspects of moving the goalpost. Logical fallacy. This is a fallacy where after evidence is provided, the opponent dismisses it and demands greater evidence, ensuring the original argument can never be adequately... What evidence was provided? There is no evidence that was provided at all. You guys literally just talk a bunch of gibberish and use, what is it called? Straw man tactics? You just flaunt your male bravado around and act like you're all big and bad and you're so much better than everybody. You're not. You suck. Stop virtue signaling. Stop acting like you're better than everybody. You suck at your job. You shouldn't be in charge. You're ruining everybody's lives. You're making everything extremely boring and suck. So stop doing it. Hand in the keys to the fucking castle and that's it. Y'all have you have no integrity. You have no dignity. And you've been warned over and over and over and over and over and over again. You're just racking up what you're going to have to repay in the end. Do you understand that? How bad it's going to be for you? It's going to suck really bad. You're making it worse for yourself. Every bad thing that you do to somebody else, that you make them suffer intentionally, you're going to have to pay that back. You're going to have to experience that yourself. Do you understand that? All right, y'all. That's the message for right now. Peace out.